This Black History Month, we got a special treat for you, a tribute to the Queen of Soul. A music tour in the name of Aretha Franklin kicks off in Fort Lauderdale, Florida tonight. It's going to travel across North America. And the man behind it all says that this show is about so much more than performing. BNC correspondent Stephanie Bertini reports.
Known for hits like Respect, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, and I Say a Little Prayer. Multi-Grammy winner Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. Her name, her life, and her music honored in a tribute tour created and headlined by artist Damien Sneed.
Doing our best to try to embody the life that she lived through the music.
Sneed is a musician, conductor, composer, producer, and educator. His resume and reach in the industry is wide. After Aretha Franklin lost her life to cancer, he zeroed in on this passion project.
I wanted to do something to give tribute to the major mogul that she was in America, around the world, as a champion for women, a champion for Black music, a champion for love and unity.
And for him, a great mentor. Their relationship started professionally.
Aretha was looking for somebody to teach her classical piano. And she heard that I had worked on faculty at the Juilliard School in New York City, and she wanted me to give her lessons.
And it grew into much more.
And she hit me back by email. I still have the email, and I still have her voicemail. And she said, "You will be traveling with me and touring with me around the country." And that's how it started. And we really had a strong connection.
Sneed is collaborating with composer and actress Valerie Simpson, known well for her work on the film The Bodyguard, and Grammy Award-winning gospel singer Karen Clark Sheard. The tribute is not only to Aretha Franklin's musical genius, but also to the mark she left on social justice.
So Aretha was someone who grew up at her home with people like Dinah Washington and Ella Fitzgerald and the great James Cleveland, and all these phenomenal musicians coming to her house, coming to hear these meetings about civil rights, coming to hear them thinking about how they were going to boycott peacefully with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She would sing songs like "Precious Lord, Take My Hand," not just at a funeral, but these were songs that would encourage people as they were dealing with racial disparity and they were dealing with people not accepting them for who they were. So that's what's in the music.
The show will zigzag the country and make its way north to Canada.
Bringing her legacy to all of these places, why is that an honor for you?
It's an honor because I think the generations that are just coming on the scene need to be reminded of someone like an Aretha Franklin.
Right.
Someone who gave their life to giving voice to those who didn't have a voice. Her song Respect that she recorded, that was actually originally recorded by another artist, became like the anthem for women's rights. I remember even towards the end of her life, when there was an issue with not having quality water in Flint, Michigan, she tried to do all she could to make sure that they were receiving water.
Talking to Sneed, his admiration is clear.
And I love the fact that she was so transparent. And that's what people could feel in her music.
The goal of the show is to bring all the elements of Aretha Franklin's career together in just one night. And although it all started and will end with the legend at the forefront, for this man of music, it is a great source of pride.
The music itself, the fact that I, as a Black African-American man from the South, can incorporate in one performance, even though it's in tribute to the great Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, classical music. I remember when people told me as a Black man I would never be able to do classical music, that I should stick to jazz. Also jazz music, gospel music, rhythm and blues, soul music, all of it's encapsulated into one performance. And I think as an American, it's great that I can identify with all indigenous American musical genres and styles in one performance.
I'm Stephanie Bertini for BNC.